Hi guys, it's me again. This is the second video I'm filming, and today gonna be a video about styling products, about creams, lotions, or leave-in sprays, and what to use in a proper way. So what to choose. The first video I was talking about the oils, hair oils, and you know about my opinion about it. So I'm not a fan of it. So that's why I need to film the video for for what to use it for, what kind of products to use for the hair in a proper way. So depending on your texture and porosity, you're gonna choose different type of products. If your hair is pretty fine and porous, or just fine itself, you're gonna use sprays. So I personally divide three categories about styling products before the blow dry. So the first category going to be very light products, like leave-in sprays, thickening sprays, everything that is like a spray version of the products, very light versions of products. The second category is a little bit thicker, so we're gonna put lotions and like a milky, creamy lotions on the second category. So it's something between classic cream versions and between sprays. So it's pretty light because the consistency gonna be not as thick, but it's gonna be easier to use. And the third category, classic blow dry creams, blowout creams, and something thicker. So let's talk about sprays, leave-in sprays. So if your hair is pretty fine and porous, you can use sprays. So sprays could be with some hold in it or without any hold. For example, like classic versions could be Redken 25 in 1. It's classic leave-in spray that you can use before blow dry, or just as is if you want to just air dry it and leave it like that. It holds the moisture, it takes care of your hair, and it detangles it at the same time. Most of the brands have their leave-in conditioners. It usually says leave-in conditioner. It could be 25 in 1, 20 in 1. I think Purology has a really good one. Don't remember the name, but something like that too. It was one of my favorites. In Hydrate, I think the version Hydrate or something like that. So leave-in conditioners. Like what I have right now is Kerastase. Kerastase it's moisturizing oil mist. So you know my opinion about oils, but if it's here in sprays, you can see it's like divided. Like the top is oil, and the rest is like the moisturizing watery consistency. So you need to mix it all together and then spray on your hair before style. It's pretty light, but again, why I prefer leave-in conditioners instead of oil mists, because with this one you can overdo it if you put a little too much, because the oil is there. With regular leave-in conditioners, it's really hard to put too much, and it's easier to control it. Another spray that you can use is Pillowproof from Redken. It's one of my favorites, pretty light. They actually say that it's express primer, so you use it as a primer just to quicken your blow dry. But if your hair is pretty fine, so you can just use it as is, because it has thermal protection and it's pretty light, and it's not gonna it's still gonna take care of your hair, but it's not gonna be too much for your hair. Or if you have hair like my hair, for example, it's pretty porous, you can use this one as a primer and then just put a little cream or lotion on the top and then blow dry it. This one doesn't have any hold in it. This one as well, no hold in it. But if you want to have a little hold just to control your porosity, or if you want to thicken your hair, if your hair is pretty fine and it's it's going a little crazy, it's going like it's going up all the time when it's cold and hot, so like the weather gives it that if it stays like that, I don't know how to say in English. So you can use thickening sprays. That's one of my favorites. It's thickening spray from Rico, really good one. It has a little bit of it has hold for sure, and once you put it on your hair, you're gonna feel that it has a little bit of gluish feeling in it. You know, it's a little tacky, but once you start blow drying it, it's gonna be easy for you. And once the heat touches your hair, so it's gonna just hold the hair, hold the porosity, and add the thickness and shine at the same time. You're not gonna feel that tackiness anymore. You're gonna feel it once you just, you know, put it on wet hair. On wet hair, it feels a little tacky, or when you just put it on your, you know, hands. Another good one is from Oribe, again, thickening spray as well. So, you know, depends what you want to use. You can just choose your spray. The second category, I'm going to be for hair like my hair. My hair is fine to medium texture and has, you know, good amount of porosity there, so I need to control it. So I do prefer lighter creams or lotions. In consistency, they're thicker than regular sprays. Sometimes I mix spray and that lotions if I need a little more moisture, or I can use it as is. One of the good examples is hydrating styling cream from Moroccan Oil. They usually don't have any holes there, or if it has a hole, it usually will say it. I will show you the one that has hole in it. So this one, I didn't feel any holes, so it's like very light cream. You see, it's pretty, the package is not the best, but it's very light, like very light. So it's not even like white, but it's more like without any color. So it's very light version of cream. So that's the lotion for me. Very light, easy to put it on your hair, you know, and just, you know, comb it through and blow dry it. It's a good one. I really liked it. Then one of my favorites and very light version of creams is the Oribe Feather Balm. Again, you see the consistency, very light. It's not as thick, and again, it's not like white. It's like almost colorless, no colors there. The same, very good one. And I can apply a little more if I need a little more moisture, so I can add 2 pumps, you know, like I can control it myself. Again, one of my favorites, it's a new one from Rico. I love that brand, you can tell. So it calls Waterfall. It's a moisture lotion. So my favorite one is on the next category will be High Dive from Rico, but this one is the newest version. It's like the lightest version if you have finer hair. So again, the consistency, a little thicker than Feather Balm. You can see that it's white like a cream, so it's thicker, but still not as thick as High Dive. Again, it is pretty light as well. But if you compare with Feather Balm from Oribe and the Moroccan Oil, this one is definitely thicker. Then I have the Volume Cream from I don't know how to say it, Sacha Juan or whatever. So this one, it says volume cream. So usually if it says volume cream or thickening cream, usually it has a little hold there. So you can have that volume, a little boost on the hair, and at the same time, it's pretty light product. Again, it's like a gel cream. Because it's not pretty white, you can see it's almost colorless. You see how light it is? This one has a little hold. But that's it. This is the second category that you can guys use. And the third one is for more thicker hair types or more damaged, you know, if you have pretty damaged hair, like you got a lot of bleach going on there, or you got like balayaged hair, highlighted hair, or bleach blonde, straight, then you definitely need more moisture. And you're gonna use cream. So this is like the thicker version of everything that on the market. So my favorite one is the High Dive. It's like the second or the third product I'm using. It smells like heaven and it's really good. So it is pretty thick, but you don't need a lot. So this is, you know, this is how it looks like. It's not as, you know, thick, but you can see that it's pretty thick, and you can see that it's cream. It has color, it's white. It's not like colorless, you know. Usually the lighter the product, the less color it has, because it has more water there than all the ingredients. And if you see more color, like if it's more creamier, more whiter, or like milky white, it means that the product has more ingredients that take care of the hair more. It's not like just the water there, but there is, you know, could be some oil, some ceramides, and all the stuff that is good for the hair. The manufacturer usually puts there, and it makes it thicker consistency. So it's, you know, it's better for the hair, definitely. So this is the cream version, my favorite one. Love it. You need to try it, it's really good. Another one I have called Pre-Styling from Balmain. I just got it and haven't tried it yet, but this one looks like classic cream as well. So a little lighter than the High Dive. You can tell the color, but the consistency is a little lighter. It's like a whipped cream. That one is a little thicker, definitely, but you know, it's something. It is cream, definitely. It's not lotion, you can tell. This one doesn't have any hold in it, and usually you don't need hold if your hair is pretty damaged, because otherwise you're going to feel that gluish, tacky feeling, and then it's going to actually make it worse. And you're not gonna be able to detangle it. If you need a little hold, you can add some, you know, like you can do the thickening spray and then add cream. You can always mix and match products together if you need to adjust it to your, you know, it depends what you're gonna have with your styling. Like you can use volume cream and just regular lotion together. I usually like to use sprays and lotions together, use leave-in sprays like a primer, and then if I see that it's not enough moisture for the client, I add some, you know, like regular lotion or cream on the top. And then on the first video I was talking about that you can mix cream and oil if you have pretty damaged hair, just, you know, to easier to spread the product and to detangle it. So oil gonna make it easier to blow dry the hair with a brush, and the cream gonna take care of it. So I'm gonna show you how much of oil you need to use. You don't want to use too much oil, otherwise you're gonna make it you know, like the hair gonna look nasty. I don't know how to say, but not moisturized, but it's gonna be too much for the hair. So you want to take cream, and the portion will be like 1 to 4, I think. So for this amount of cream, you're gonna add 1 drop of oil, or maybe half drop of oil. Oh. So the cream and the oil. You can't see, right? No, you can't see. It's like a little less than 1 drop. If you feel that it's not enough, you can add 1 more. And it's gonna make it the cream will be looser consistency, definitely. And now you can apply it on the hair. Again, it's for very damaged hair types. Mostly for the bleached hair, and you know, like those type of colors you have, like balayaged hair, ombre, highlighted, or just regular bleach blonde. So that's the, you know, type of color you want to use. So I guess that's all I wanted to tell you about. Hopefully it was useful for you, and if you need more information from me, if you need to know, you know, like how to blow dry the hair, how to use the brush in the proper way, you can just, you know, put it on the comments and just let me know what you're interested in, and you know, I'll share my knowledge with you with my pleasure. Thank you so much. Thank you for your attention. Bye.